Hello, people viewers, welcome to Mr.Who Reviews. For today, I'll be starting reviewing Avtar, Legend of Aang, Season 3, Fire, with episodes 1 and 2, Awakening, and the Headband. I'll explain why I say in the episode title like that after the first one, but this. The first episode takes place a few weeks after the end of the second season. Aang wakes up on a Fire Nation ship and thinks he was captured by the Fire Nation, but it turns out that Team Avtar, with Sokka and Katara's father and some of the other people from War Tribe, actually captured a Fire Nation ship. And Pishpeak and Baduk are back in this, if you remember them from the Freedom Fire episode with introduction of Jet. And everybody just explains what happened and what is happening. Like he's just doing a small invasion when the eclipse is happening and the whole world thinks Aang is dead. And he's not entirely happy about that. Just like a constant reminder of his failure of unboxing Say or something. And it's a good line where Katara asks, does he need anything? And he just says he needs his honor back. And he just transitions into Zuko marching to his father's room or something. It's just a good scene. It's like they're just swapping places. Like in the past, Zuko has always been one after his honor, and Aang been the happy-go-lucky. But now it's kind of the twist. Aang that is trying to get his honor back, and Zuko has everything he has wanted from the 3 years he's been banished. And yes, they do say it's been 3 years since he was kicked out of the Fire Nation, but I don't know if they actually said that in the first or second season, but anyway. In this episode, Katara is showing a bit of hostility between herself and her father, and well, I won't really say hostility, I say a bit of anger for some reason, even though he hadn't shown that much anger about him when they mentioned him a few times. But like, now it kind of makes sense why he didn't go to see him when they found out where he and his army was at the time in season 2. But I think they're just trying to find something for her to do rather just talk to Aang and that. And there's also another good scene where she's healing the wound that Aang has in his back, and he's remembering what happened in the last episode, and a good moment where he said that she saved him. It's just kind of a good moment. Let's see. Oh yeah, and also a scene where they imply that Zuko and May are together. Now, it makes sense, but it never really said anything. Like, Tylee had flagged May about seeing Zuko and some stuff like that, but it just makes no sense. Like, it's just out of the blue. Ugh. Let's see. Well, I don't want to say any more just in case I spoil anything for anybody that hasn't seen the episode, but it's a good start to the season. Really serious stuff going on with Aang had to deal with hiding and accepting his failure and trying to go on with the fight, and Zuko again everything he's ever wanted since he was kicked out, as I said, and is trying to accept what's happening or what happened to him, even if he doesn't get his honor the way he thought he was going to get back. And as I say, Mark Hamill is just great as a Fire Lord. It is, and he just gets greater with all the episodes coming up that he's in. He's just a good voice actor. Probably one of my favourites. I give this episode an 8 out of 10. I give it 8 because it might have some good parts, but some of the stuff, like guitar or dad and stuff like that, doesn't make any sense. So, and now to the headband. This has some funny stuff from Sokka, but I'll get to that later. I think it takes a few days after awakening, and Team Avtar are going to this island or part of the Fire Nation that there's like a town or something that, or it's like a village, just to hide out until they rendezvous with Katara and Sokka's father and the other people for the invasion. And the way they hide themselves is good. They just make a cloud over Appa. That is just great. Anyway, they hide out in this cave, but then inside it's probably better to blend in than to hide out in caves every place they go to. So they steal some clothes. It's good to know that the Doctor isn't the only hero that takes somebody else's clothes when he needs it. Well, I can see why Team Avtar needs it, but the Doctor, I think he just doesn't have time because it's fun. Anyway, Aang is taken to a Fire Nation school because he took a uniform that students wear in a school, and that school is just weird. They're not allowed to have fun. They're just brainwashed to believe that the Fire Nation is the greatest race in the world, and it's just weird. It's sort of like when in World War II in Germany that schools were teaching that Hitler was the greatest person, and that pictures of him everywhere, and the history books were saying that these people did something else and the Germans stopped them. It's just I don't know. I'm not saying weird again, because I don't think there is a more, like, I don't think there's another word to describe it. I have to think of something. Anyway, talking funny moments. It has to be, I guess he had a lot of funny moments. When they first got to the cave, near the cave, and saying that the birds and Fire Nation are enemy birds. Already found out when Aang is going to Fire Nation school, or when he's pretending to be Aang's dad. That is just great. His parts are just hilarious. Oh god. Anyway, with Zuko, he's been trying to get to talk to Iroh when he's in a maximum security prison or something, but Iroh won't talk to him, and that's kind of good since about the time Mako died, tragic, so they had to find a new person to voice him. So it's pretty good that he's not really talking. Like first, Zuko is just giving it out to him. Then he's trying to be nice by giving him some food that are better than prison food, and just asking for help. Because he's just his brain is rattling with the guilt or worry. Because he knows that Aang isn't dead, and just doesn't think that if his father finds out that Avtar isn't dead, then he takes his honor away from him again. It's just good stuff. And the scenes between him and Zula are good as well. He is just a cold, manipulative person sometimes. Even if it seems like he's doing something kind of nice, even though Zuko sees right through her. It's just good. And one of the craziest parts of this has to be when Aang possessed to a secret dance party. I know it doesn't sound crazy, but it is. Like when kids are up, they don't even dance, just stand there like a bunch of twigs. It's just that. It just shows that in the school that the kids have no freedom to do whatever they want. It's just good. This is a kinda good episode. There's some weird stuff in this, and some of the lines are just bad. Not with Zuko and all that, just with Aang and all the others. It's just shake your head bad. And the dancing in it is pretty good. Looks like they're fighting half the time. Well, not with the just no. I mean fighting half, and I mean when Katara and Aang are dancing, not with the other kids. I don't know what it is, but anyway, I give it let's see, and 9 out of 10. Yeah, and this, I can't believe that they did a comedy type episode after something serious in the first one. It's just kind of weird. It's like if they'd done 2 comedies, they would have done something different. Now, when I said again, if they done something serious, they would have thought. Sorry, would have thought the next episode would be something serious as well. So, but I guess they didn't want to do some 2 serious episodes in a row, or people would think they're just getting boring. But anyway, next week the episode and some more good episodes. We have one that has something to do with the environment, or just about a place that's polluted, and another that I don't really think was needed, but it's a good episode. But until that time, I'm Mr. Who, and I'll see you later.